know that bathing rituals have a nuanced history for black people, huh? And recently in mass media, there's been particular type of individuals talking about their bathing rituals, or should I say the lack thereof. And I thought right now would be a perfect time to get into the history, because education is elevation, of black people and bathing rituals. I like how this author put it. First of all, our people was the first to realize using water wasn't enough to keep our bodies clean. You feel me? The ancient Nubians used aromatic oils and spices to keep themselves smelling fresh, but realizing that smelling good wasn't enough. Hey, big shout out to East Africa. Goes on to say, we also wanted to prevent infections. Our ancestors in Sudan had various methods to kill bacteria on the skin, created sunblock, and mixed reddish stones with mud to care for our bodies. A lot of you might be asking yourself, how is this nuanced though, man? Well, not only do we know that the settlers arrived here in America is resistant to take a bath, the Europeans literally didn't start bathing regularly until the 1800s, according to many historians. And this is a little excerpt from history.com. Rather than bathing, early American colonists believed that other practices like regularly changing their undergarments qualified as good hygiene. Imagine them things being musty and your thought is I'm just gonna change my drawers. Man. And that's what makes this exploration of bathing rituals all the more insidious, you feel me? Because we know that the settlers pretended they were superior and talked about us as being dirty and filthy and needing some purity, and that's why they wanted to civilize us. When in actuality, they weren't the ones that bathed. But it also gives you a little insight to the pathology of anti-blackness, because though we were clean on the outside, we were seen as being inherently dirty, you feel me? And when we talk about this idea of being pathologized as being dirty or seen as being in opposition to cleanliness, it was literally instilled into our institutions and our legal system. I know a lot of us tend to forget about this history when it comes to pools, but they believe we were so dirty, if we dipped our toe into a pool, they'll drain the whole thing because they believe they had been polluted. So when we're thinking about bathing rituals and how it has a nuanced history to black people, we gotta think about it before a European engagement and after a European engagement, because we know that we've always been clean people. We start to over-identify with cleanliness and over-identify with kind of cleaning products and things like that, because we was pathologized and seen as being so dirty. We know some of us kind of internalize this idea that we're dirty and filthy, but some of us push forward. And when I say over-identify, y'all know people, we known to have some hygiene products on us at all times. Also have been known to go out of our way to prove that we clean. That's what I mean by over-identifying. Even to this day, they weaponize cleanliness against us, you feel me? Ohio lawmaker implies that hygiene may be the reason black Americans have higher COVID-19 coronavirus rates. And this is how we bring this all full circle and saying why this matters, right? We got people in our society that are bragging about the lack thereof when it comes to bathing rituals, and they still have the nerve to pathologize us as being dirty and filthy. Think about it.